a village where only a few lived, where everyone there was said to be good and honest. The village name Viscas. The people were satisfied with their lives, but everyone who lived there knew they were clinging to a world whose days were numbered. Even so, it was not easy for them to accept that they would be the last generation of the farmers and shepherds who had lived in those mountains for centuries. But then, the day of arrival of someone only the old woman Berta expected came.
Please fill up this form. How many days will you be staying, sir?
7.
Here's your key, sir.
Who is that? We do not get visitors in this time of the year.
I don't know. According to this form, his name is Carlos. He's from Argentina.
Okay. I'll go out the forest and read the book for a while. I'll come back later.
Hello. Very hot for the time of the year, isn't it? I'd like you to come and look at something.
Hi, I'm Chantal. I work at the hotel you're staying in. I assume that you're Carlos from Argentina. Everyone basically knows you already, since words gets around here pretty quickly, especially a man arriving out of hunting season. Don't you know that you are an object of curiosity? And thank you for your invitation, but I already seen everything in distance. Perhaps I will be the one to show you around. But I assume that you are a very busy man.
I'll confess to you, Miss Chantal. Everything I wrote on that form is not true. My name is not even Carlos. It's not viscose I want to show to you. It's something you haven't seen before.
Then tell me, who are you?
I promise to answer all your questions, but first, you have to come with me. Will you please uncover what's under the soil?
What? I get my hands and dress dirty. What is this?
That's gold if you're asking. My gold. Leave it.
Why did you show me this? Knowing that I could tell everyone what's hidden here. Who are you exactly? What are you doing here?
So many questions all at once. As for telling the others, that's precisely what I want you to do.
You promise you will answer all my questions. Then, who are you?
In the first place, you shouldn't believe in promises. The world is full of them. Those who make promises they don't keep end up frustrated and powerless. As for those who believe in them.
Since you won't tell me anything, not your identity nor your purpose, perhaps I should go and continue the book I'm reading.
Just a moment! Of course, I will explain about the goal. Why would I have even brought you here?
However, you're not replying to my simple questions. Now, if you want me to stay, tell me, who are you? And what are you doing here?
Who am I? Well, let's say I'm a man who, for some time now, has been searching for a particular truth
What sort of truth?
about the nature of human being. I discovered that confronted with temptation, we always fall. Given the right circumstances, every human being on this earth is willing to commit evil.
I think
It's not a question of what you or I think of what we want to believe, but of finding out if my theory is correct. You want to know who I am? I am a man who experienced things that most people never ever dream of. He went beyond all the usual limits in search for both pleasure and knowledge. I am a man who has been both good and evil, perhaps the man most fitted in answering all of these questions.
why would you even come here? A deserted village named Vistas, whereas you can find your answer in the books or universities.
I came here because I have a plan. A game to play for you and the whole village, perhaps. A game to see if your people would break some of the 10 commandments. Everybody here is honest. I showed you the gold, which would give you the freedom to leave this place and experience the world, which I know you are dreaming to do so. The gold is here. You know its location. You could steal it if you want, but God will be breaking one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not steal. As for the others, they are worth enough that all the inhabitants of this village would never need to work again. And now, Miss Prym, when you go back to the village, tell everyone what you saw and that I am willing to give it all away on one condition. A condition they never even dreamed of doing.
Like what, for example?
I want them to break the commandment, thou shalt not kill.
What?
I am giving them 1 week, but if someone is murdered, I am willing to give up all my gold, but conclude that everyone is indeed evil. But if they resist temptation, but you did steal 1 gold, then I believe that there is both good and evil. But that would be too conflicting. Don't you believe in spiritual world? The battle between angels and demons. But if I give with all of my gold bars, then everything that I wanted to I will die receiving an answer I would rather not receive. I would find life more acceptable if I find that the world is evil. I will continue to suffer, but knowing that everyone is also suffering, it would make the pain more bearable.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to my village?
It's nothing to do with you or with your village. I'm simply thinking. The story of one man is the story of all men. I need to know if we are good or evil. You may decide not to cooperate, in which case, I'll tell everyone that I gave you the chance to help them, but you refused. And then I'll put my proposition to them myself. If they do decide to kill someone, you will probably be their chosen victim.
Cheers! 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 Hey, Chantal! You're so deep in thoughts. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just tired. I'll go to bed.
Chantal found it virtually impossible to sleep after her meeting with the stranger. Horrible dreams of her fear that the village would turn on her. Continuously dreaming about the gold and the pressure that she felt made it impossible for her to rest. The inhabitants of Visco soon grew to the stranger's routine. He would wake up early, eat and take a walk around the village, and take night walks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pulutan. Ah, yeah. Bro, cheers, cheers, bro. Oh yeah.
Did you hear the rumor about a stranger roaming around our village?
Yeah, I heard someone talking about that in the streets.
I want to know him.
Bro, cheers,
Yeah.
cheers, bro. Oh yeah. By the way, this champagne is nice. It tastes really good.
Was that the stranger we're talking about?
Yeah, and I heard his name is Carlos.
Do you want him to join with us?
Yeah, sure. Seems like a great idea.
Hey Carlos, do you wanna join with us?
Oh yeah, sure. That's great.
Oh, you come sit with us.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So here's your drink.
Let me.
As the stranger slowly blended in the crowd, and the villagers grew accustomed to him, Chantal became more miserable day by day, carrying the burden of knowing the truth.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hi. By the way, I'm Carlos.
What's wrong with Chantal lately?
Yeah, she looks more miserable as days goes by. I wonder what's happening with her.
Maybe she's going through something. Let her be.
Evil came to her in extreme tiredness and fever, leaving her in a half-conscious state, incapable of sleep. As Chantal was walking, she saw the path towards the gold of the stranger. Her thoughts conflicted and images of what she could do with the gold flashed on her mind. She could go far away from the village to the city. She could experience the things she wishes to experience, explore the world that she could not because she was trapped in a small village. Chantal, now confused and conflicted, had reached her limit. She stormed towards the village and into the pub that the stranger and the villager drink at.
I'd like all of you to listen. I'm going to tell you something at the stranger's request.
Carlos. His name is Carlos. It would be more polite to call him by his name.
You are wrong. We don't know his real name. Everything he said about himself are false.
That girl better respect herself.
5 days ago, he showed me large gold bars. They are worth enough to guarantee the future of Viscos. Although in order to get the gold bars,
You have to kill one of her fellow men and bring that person to me. I will be waiting in the mountain. Bring the person you want to offer and kill that person in front of you.
The villagers were tempted by the riches and opportunities the gold would give them. They talked and planned on who they would offer until they decided.
We should get rid of Chantal.
How?
Whether you like it or not, I want Berta to be killed.
Yes, I agree with that. We should offer her.
Anyone?
Me too!
Yeah, I also agree.
Carlos! Carlos! We have brought you someone from our village to offer to you. Come out now!
A village that was taught to be honest and peaceful, and everyone was deemed to be good. Now in front of me, you offered one's life in exchange of gold?
This is not only for our own pleasure, it's for the future of this village. And I hope God will understand and God will forgive us.
This is it. This is the time that I have been waiting for. Kill this woman in front of me in exchange of gold.
Don't do it! Please don't do it!
Get her! Get her!
Please don't do it!
Get her!
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Get her! Get her now!
Stop! You're only falling into this man's trap. Of his disgusting games, are you really prepared to live lavishly? But with everything you achieve, you will be reminded of the murder you have committed. I will tell you the reason why this man is doing this. This is all because of his selfish need. The need to know if a man is truly good or evil. Are all of this enough to justify murder, especially that of an innocent woman?
Why? Why would they leave? I only want someone to share my burden with. But what is the answer? At first, you refused to steal. But then, temptation got to you. You tried to steal my gold. But then, you did it again. The people here already offered someone. But they refused to kill. Are they really evil? Or are they good? Now I will say, even if it's not the answer I want to hear, people are neither good nor evil. People are just